Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. This is Pete from PeteIsip.com. I'm glad you guys came back out. In today's video, we are going to talk about how working at home is pretty much the only thing that you can do right now. So to be honest with you guys, first off, hopefully, if your first time, thank you for coming out. I do appreciate you guys. So the biggest thing or takeaway for you guys today is you got to start getting your mindset right and understanding that you're going to be working out from home. So set it up, design it, put some things up in the area that you're going to work out and help the environment become your new gym. Help the environment become the new place that you want to work out at, because it's time. Right now, who knows how long we're going to be here for, but at the same time, who knows if it's going to happen again?
No! God, please, no! No! No!
So at least for the next time it happens, or God forbid, next time we get stuck inside the house or there is a quarantine, at least you do know that you have a home field at your own home. Aw, man. I think that's the biggest thing, and setting it up is perfect. So if you haven't, right now is probably a bad time to do so, but go into like Facebook Marketplace, going onto, what's the other one? Let It Go. I think that's an app.
Stop it. Get some help.
Craigslist, that's still around. I'm not sure if people still use Craigslist. But trying to find your own equipment, you don't need everything. A lot of times you only need one dumbbell, a sandbag, a kettlebell. You don't need all this machinery to get a good workout in. You could use pretty much your body weight, or what they call relative strength, And I always believe, I'm a true believer that before you touch any weights, before you touch any big barbells or getting under the squat rack, which is the biggest mistake I see happen, a lot of you guys have to get into your relative strength, and that's just owning your own body weight. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be a bar star, or you're going to do muscle ups on the playground bar, or you're going to do single leg squats. No, squat, push up, some type of a pull, some core work, some step work, cardio, and that's it. Most of us here aren't looking for super big gains in strength. You kind of just want to be fit. You want to be in shape. You kind of want to just keep the sport of life going. And having your own home base set up is going to be the best thing you can do. Working out at home, it gets boring, right? It gets very monotonous. It's almost like the way I look at it when you're working out at home versus working out in the gym, and I'm sure some of you guys that have had that experience, whether you worked in a studio, on like a cycle class, or maybe a rowing class, or even just went to a big box gym, and I mean big box gym, retro fitness, Signature Fitness if you're from around here, those bigger gyms with a lot of equipment and a lot of treadmills. But for the most part, I always like to refer that as that's your home team, like that's your home field over there. And then when you come back home, it's like your visitor's field. It feels different. It's not the same environment. It's not the same lighting. It's not the same structure or routine. There's no locker room. Your house is the locker room, or your bedroom is the locker room, right? There's a lot of things that go into play that can definitely change the way working out at home feels. Because working out at home versus working out in the gym, there's a bunch of different elements and a different environment, which is why I say it's home field versus the away field. And right now you're playing away. Right now you're playing in a different field, different turf, or you just got traded to a different team. I'm not a big sports guy, but that's kind of how it feels like. Versus here, like I said, I own my own gym, but at the same time I do work out at home. But I haven't used any of this stuff probably in, I don't know, whenever a random Sunday, because I was too lazy to get up off the couch. Finding that match, finding the color that you want. This isn't the color that I want. This is my wife's color, so I have no choice there. So if you're married, like me, you have no say. We got no say. No say nada, because my wife's Dominican. No say nada. And she's Dominican Ecuadorian, which makes my kids are now Dominican, Ecuadorian, and Filipino, but more Filipino because I'm 100% Filipino. I'm a purebred Filipino. Like my parents go, like they say that. They still think I should be a nurse, So at that point, I have no choice. So at the end of the day, I got no choice on the color. Let's go with lime green. It'll accent, it's not gonna accent anything. I don't know what it's gonna do. It's lime green fucking everywhere. Anyway. Like I said, having some type of equipment, and definitely having space. I always could do stuff without equipment. A lot of things that I do are without equipment. So hopefully you guys find a good benefit out of this channel, and hopefully I could get you out of your funk, because I've been in a funk, going from my own gym to just my basement. Yeah, a little different. I choose not to go to my gym. I choose not to go there. I'll clean it still. I'll sanitize it, so when it's ready to go, it's ready to go. You know, I have my quarantine plan or post-quarantine plan set, but at the same time, I think this is gonna be home field for a little while, so why not make my home feel like home? So guys, again, as a recap, make sure the environment of your space is obviously suitable to have a gym. So if you're like on the 15th floor of like a New York City apartment building, maybe you have the discretion of like, hey, will they hear me upstairs or will I be banging too much on the floor downstairs? At the same time, you're gonna have some neighbors. So your environment definitely has to match your environment. Just because my environment is like a concrete floor and some linoleum from 1954 and did disco parties down here, I don't even think there was disco back then, but just because of that, you're not gonna, you have to pick your own space correctly. Number two is get used to using your body. If not, then definitely invest in one piece of equipment, whether it's just a lighter side dumbbell or 2 dumbbells, a kettlebell, a medicine ball, anything to kind of just give you a different variation for what we have and what we could start doing. All right, I'll see you guys later. If you have any questions, comments, make sure you guys do me a favor, just click the subscribe button. And if not, hit one of those cards above to move on to the next video, because I got a lot of bangers up there too, because I've been doing this for a long time and I'm sure there's some older videos and there's some newer videos that may annoy you, but at the same time, I'm just doing my thing. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming out. I'll see you guys later. It's Pete from PeteIsip.com. Like, up, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.